Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about hair health and hobbies. And today is a hair video. So I'm so excited to be doing my first ever live on the channel that's about hair. So I know I have some splaining to do. Man, this is different being live because I know I know my little goofy self can't edit it, so I need to calm down. I'm excited to be back. But I've been gone for 2 weeks and it's weird for me. I know y'all probably life and everything else, but it's weird for me when you're used to doing at least shorts, at least making a video or anything like that. I feel like these 2 weeks have turned into 2 months. So I wanted to jump on live, like just literally randomly was like, we're going to try out live today because I've been working on a video. But so much has been happening to where this video has turned into a mini vlog and I still have to edit it. And I'm like, I cannot go another weekend without connecting and talking to my besties. So here we are. We're on live. I guess I should say here I am. I'm on live because yeah, it's just me, but that's okay because y'all can play this back. All right, so let me get to my explaining. First things first, appreciate y'all for being here, for watching this video. And again, this is live. So there won't be like any edits, so I ask that y'all just bear with me. But I didn't get on prayer this morning and do my live prayer. So before I jump into this video, I do want to just share just a really quick scripture of the day. And it's probably familiar scripture, but I feel like I would be amiss not to share this. So Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him and he shall direct thy path. So I pray that scripture is a blessing to you today. And I know it's like we want the Lord to direct our paths, but just that first part, that's where I am. I'm still stuck in the first verse of that is to just trust in the Lord God with all my heart and to lean not to my own understanding. That's where we are. But anyway, praise the Lord on that tip. So into the hair video. All right, so I feel like I left on a cliffhanger. I was talking about the Rev Airs, talking about my split ends, talking about changing up my hair routine and different kind of things. And then I just disappeared. And in those 2 weeks, I did not wash my hair. My hair is washed now. And yes, on live, I'm going to go under, I'm going to go in, I'm going to show you my hair like live with y'all. But I just want to kind of just do a quick like chit chat on update of where I've been and then like the hair part of it. So, see, this is the stuff I can't edit out. Hold on, give me a second. Yes, Summer Rae. Yes, we live. This is the first live video. Oh, you made this yourself?
I did it.
You finished it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up.
It's probably too bright.
Cute. She did the gems herself. How long did it take you?
It didn't take me that long, but it took me quite a few.
First of all, because I'm going to talk about you. Smile for the camera. Now, I'm doing a live, so you can stay in. I don't mind, but just like we got to chill some and let me get my words out because I know sometimes we both get excited when we're on camera and talking so much. So it's up to you if you want to stay in and stick around. What's all on your shirt? Oh my gosh, is that seafood boil? My God. Okay, so let's backtrack. I was supposed to be washing my hair, right? And doing this new regimen of not using the Rev Air, not using my OG blow dryer, letting my hair air dry. Then it turned into um now I'm going to use my OG blow dryer. Like I'm just going to go back to what I know. Well, I had forgot initially, and like think about this because my hair was already dirty, and then 2 weeks out on that, like my hair was just dirty for like a month and some change. We're not even going. Hey! Thank you for tuning in. We here, we in here, just giving an update. Appreciate you. But look at me, I'm sidetracked. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do live because I'm such a squirrel. All right, but anyway, I had forgot that weekend was not only Super Bowl Sunday, but a birthday party. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do my hair on either Monday or Tuesday. And this is where it got me. Like, never put off for tomorrow what you can do today. My daughter, it's still going around. A really, really, really bad stomach bug has just been hitting kids and adults alike, but it hit her so hard it knocked her off her feet. So this is what happened. She got sick on Monday and just stomach was hurting. So I sent her to school. She survived the day, but then that night she came home and she was just vomited and everything else. So on Wednesday we took her to the emergency room, found out she was severely dehydrated. And so they gave her fluids, they did everything, but then they sent us back home. Now, our emergency room, our hospital doesn't have a pediatric unit. It's where we live. We got to go 45 minutes away to the next hospital. And I wasn't thinking about that. But we went home, and Summer actually went backwards. She wasn't eating. She was vomiting, couldn't hold anything down. Just terrible, terrible, terrible experience. So instead of us in our brain going, just getting on the highway and going straight to where we needed to go, we took her back to the emergency room on Friday. Y'all, tell me why when I took my daughter back to the emergency room on Friday, and they said that she was even more dehydrated than she was the first time she came in, and she had already lost like 3 pounds. And we was like, something is wrong. And they said it too. They took one look at her, had her open up her mouth, and they were like, oh, we're definitely going to keep her. So here I am. I had went to work that day because in my brain I'm thinking she's gonna go to the emergency room. We're gonna give her some fluids. They're gonna XYZ, and we'll be home early because y'all know emergency rooms can be all day. So we're like, we're gonna do it early. My husband took her, and so after that, when they said they were gonna keep her, they immediately was like, okay, well, we need to transport her to this next hospital that actually has pediatrics. Cool, no problem. I kid you not. I am not exaggerating. We did not leave. My daughter went in at like before 11 o'clock in the morning. It was going on 11. We did not leave the emergency room and get an ambulance to go over 45 minutes to where we needed to go until like 7:30, almost 8 o'clock at night. Terrible. And so when we got to where we needed to go, they do what they can. They check to make sure XYZ isn't happening. And long story short, the flu had just knocked her off her feet so bad that she was severely dehydrated. Her esophagus and her stomach liner was just very irritated. And she was very, very constipated. And my poor child had to get the little NG tube to, go directly into her stomach to flush out her. It was just a very terrible experience. I'm not going to go into a lot of details with that because she has some really low, you just hate to see your kids sick. So we had to stay there from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tell you how dehydrated she was, how the flu just knocked off her feet. And so they actually wanted to keep her one more day, but it was just like, I'm sick of this place. Like, I'm glad that she's getting better and XYZ, but it's like, I'm ready to go home. And so on Monday night, they were like, well, we really don't see, like, we would love to keep her to observe her to see if she can actually eat food and keep food down. They were like, but you are more than welcome to do that at home. We don't see a reason of keeping her if she can do that. So we're like, okay, we'll bring her home and we'll do whatever you prescribe to do, and hopefully she'll get better. Long story short, y'all just saw her in here, girl eating seafood boil, better. Praise the Lord. Like, it's just a blessing. Like, that's just a blessing. So anyway, we get home Monday night, and the type of person I am, I don't like to miss work. I'm a teacher. It's like, you get that teacher guilt, one, for not being there, and then two, to make sub plans is just more work if you were there to teach and all that good stuff. Hey, thank you for joining the chat. Hey, praise God. No, seriously, because if I was to go into detail about like how sick she was and what she was dealing with, it was a terrible experience because kids just seem so helpless. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking I'm going to jump my tail up and go to work the next day. And guess what I did? Came home Monday night. She's still sick. Tending to her, I jump my happy self up and go to work and thinking that, hey, we just gonna snap back into it. Girl was so exhausted all Tuesday, was just tired, so drained. But then when I came home, still had to tend to Summer and, be present. And then life continues. So I'm like, okay, so Wednesday comes along, and I'm thinking, I know I can't do my hair or get to anything like that because it's Bible study, and it's me and my husband's month to do Bible study. So you push through, you persevere, you do what you need to do. So we did Bible study, and I'm like, Thursday is my day. And it was. Thursday was my day. I said, I'm coming home from work. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm hitting my heated blanket. Look, I stay under a heated blanket. I'm hitting my heated blanket, and I'm reclaiming some time. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Reclaiming some time. They say you can't get sleep back, but honey, I'm going to get some time back, some rest, something. And so I did. But then I started my cycle. Y'all see that evidence? Y'all probably can't. Oh, big old dumb pimp thing on my face, and I have to know to bust it in a scar. I know better. And so I'm trying to figure out why my back is cracking and feeling like that and all that. Like I'm thinking it's because I slept on hospital beds for all those nights or whatever, but really it was something else. And then we get to yesterday, which was Friday. Summer had her follow doctor's appointment. She is perfect. Everything was good. So that's the long version of why I'm still raggedy, you know. And I in my video, which I'm still going to edit, I'm still going to show you. It may mention some of this stuff, but I'm thinking I'm going to get on here with a game plan. Hair going to be, you know, in a little two braids, moisturized, looking good. And then in my video, you're going to hear me say, "The Lord know how to humble you," because I've been going through this whole entire week looking like an alley cat, straight up, just yeah, like I know, like, you know, just like, oh, I know better, but like, what can I do? Like, what really can I do? Yes, he the blanket is life. I'm with you. And so finally, I was so determined that I'm not letting another weekend go by without me tending to my hair. Then I was also kind of stressed out with everything that was going on because laundry piling up, my actual own academic work piling up, bedroom stuff is dirty and is a mess. And so, you know how you just get the feeling like, well, maybe it's just me because I can have a really bad, like, procrastination is just me. And so when it begins to get heavier and heavier, I tend to sink instead of just like, you know, taking the initiative. But on Friday, I was like, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to straighten up my room. I'm going to do XYZ this. And I'm like, I'm doing my hair because that just makes me feel better. Like, I'm taking a spa day. And I was so determined. But way always leads on the way. Something always comes up. I didn't do my hair until about, no, it was like 11 o'clock at night. But I was so determined that I did it anyway. So I'm going to actually show you what my hair is looking like now that I done gave that big old, where have I been? Now y'all know where I've been. I've been struggling. We were struggling with that, girl. And then Britain had it 2 weeks before she did, but he was only down 2 days. Her, man, it was miserable. But before I show you my hair, I do want to tell you what I did. So I didn't pre-pour or anything like that because it was just so oily and whatever already. Y'all see in that video if y'all click it because I did. I tried to capture it, but I went ahead and washed my hair with the Aussie like I normally do. I did the deep conditioner like I normally do. When I got out of the shower, because I'm a straight hair natural, I don't have like the curling creams and things like that that are like thicker. So what I did was I used my, I think I put it away, but I used my daily olive oil moisturizer, and I happened to have some good old school mousse on hand, which was so nostalgic, and I'm gonna talk about that too. And so I did my two braids, but I got my notes on my iPad this time. So what I want to talk about first is split ends. So the whole thing that had me going like crazy and questioning myself, questioning the Rev Air and all that type of stuff was because I was seeing more split ends. So I got proactive and I began to cut them out, which I know y'all know who's been rocking with me. And I I think it's because I have been more aware and wearing my hair up, that I wasn't seeing any. I wasn't seeing as many big ones, but I did still see a few here and there. And I noticed that I was catching them like very, very at the start of it. And if I could, I would go ahead and cut them out, but it's not as much as I was seeing before. So it's either it's either the Rev Air or something that I was doing before that was really causing friction or something. And I keep telling y'all, I just don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it. But something that has added to the split ends is breakage. When I was in the hospital with Summer over the weekend, and I just noticed like on my clothes or whenever I would take out a bun, I would see breakage. And the breakage that I would see was along where I was butting my hair because I was using the U pin before I just went to my, what are they called, scrunchy hair ties. I was just noticing like breakage, and I can even see it, like you'll see in my video, like I could even see it pulling out of the little ponytail, and I was like, no, no, no. And I kept that same middle part as well. So that's one thing that I'm like, it is what it is. It's like I'm tired of, like, I want to go forward. I don't want to be constantly setting back, but at the same time it's just like that's what you get when you neglect your hair. It's not terrible, but it was breaking. I mean, can't go back. It is what it is. And I was low key stressing. You know, you don't admit it in them situations, but it was a little bit. Just when it's your kids, you worry. That's just the truth of the matter. And then on top of the split ends, the breakage. I had shedding, but that's normal for me. I always tell you guys what my hair is. I know when it's time for a wash because my hair begins to shed. Well, because I was supposed to wash my hair 2 weeks ago, right? I just had extreme shedding, and it got to the point to where, because I was in the hospital and some nights I didn't have what I needed, I wouldn't even brush my hair or anything like that. So when I would just like let it and redo the bun just so that it was presentable and different things like that. So that when I did wash it, like after 2 days, like in between, and I wash it, brush it in between, I would have a lot of shed hair. But I don't think it was more than usual. I think it was just because I wasn't brushing it as often as I would. But I did have a ton of shed hair. And then that leads to my fourth point, was my hair was just dirty for way, way, way too long. I mean, it was so dirty to where if I, and this is so trifling, but y'all my besties, I be telling y'all everything. Clearly telling y'all everything. Uh like if you were to look at the hair, this looks so juicy and so moisturized. It's still damp. I know better for sleeping on wet hair, but I had no choice. Let me see. I don't know about you, but this winter has felt extra dry. Yes. Yeah, yeah. When you work from home, it is easier because when you get out, you know what I mean. You have to look presentable, enough. And I definitely get it. And that's the thing about where I am now. The weather had broken. It was so nice. And then yesterday or 2 days ago, it decided to give us a second winter. Like it just got, I mean, cold. I got caught off guard. I went with a little nice little jacket on and went to pick up my kids from PE. And excuse me, I was shaking like booty. Me, it was so cold out there. I was like, oh my gosh. But winter it don't want to leave us where I am. It definitely don't want to leave us here where I am. But as I was saying, my hair was so dirty that I could like look at it and see like the little like specks and all that type of stuff in my hair. And I'm just like, this is just so trifling. And I'm like, oh. But at the hospital, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, I didn't care. I did not care. In that moment, which is terrible, but I pay for it, right? But right now, we're juicy. If you could see the braid, I wasn't supposed to be showing y'all this braid yet, but I just naturally pulled it out to talk about it. Um, but life is getting back to normal. She's better. Y'all saw her. She's 100% better, eating seafood, boils, and everything like that. So it's time for me to get back on my grind with my hair. And so, low manipulation, the hairstyle that I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. This was nostalgic to do. I actually forgot how simple the low manipulation hairstyles are. Oh, look at this. It is, look at this. The stretch, the juiciness, the little whatever. Um, so I went back to my OG hairstyle. This is the hairstyle I would wear when I was growing my hair out. Yes, it makes me look childish. No, it's not that cute, but it definitely works. So I can't knock it. Um, and what was nostalgic about it for me is I know some of y'all who are curly girls probably still do it, but it put me in the mind of, remember back in the day when it was like the battle of the best curly creams to put in your hair, like when we had Shea Moisture, we had Eden Body Works, we had the Kinky Curly Not Today. Like it just threw me back. I don't know, it just threw me back. And so I'm doing my hair and then probably was brushing it too much because just the feeling of it, but was putting mounds of mousse in my hair for sure. I still don't use gel in my hair, which is something I think you guys know. I don't use gel in my hair, but when I do this protective style, I like to have something in my hair to hold it over because it's going to be like this for the entire week. And so what I did was, I'm so happy I had some mousse on hand, and I put mousse in my hair before I braided it, and then I went back and put mousse on the top to lay it, and then mousse on my edges to lay them up. I'm gonna try to get in the camera without busting up too much of y'all. You said don't look childish. I mean, whether it looks childish or not, I'm definitely gonna rock it. Um, and you know what? I wish I had, but back in the day, what I would do to make it not look as childish, is I would put the gold. I don't know what we call them, hair jewelry. Like I would just put like pieces here and here and here, and I feel like or up here, and it'll elevate the style. Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the chat. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Not childish at all. I appreciate it because sometimes I don't want to say it and it be like a big thing, but sometimes like we try to wear hairstyles and we try to do our natural hair. We be thinking we doing something, but like we be looking like a little kid about the head sometimes because like our natural hairstyles they overlap. Like I be doing hairstyles on my daughter's summer and I'm like I'm wearing that one next week. You know what I'm saying? Because it be so cute still. But I don't I'm the type of person where it may look a little childish or not, but I'm gonna wear it anyway because I like it. I'm not that moved. I don't care if too many people ain't properly impressed because it's my hair. So I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, and I know this is tried and true, and this is proven for me. So these two ponytails are gonna stay around, and not only that, my hair is in a low manipulation hairstyle. It's like I wrap it up at night, pull it off in the morning. And you don't got to do nothing else but go. Or if you when it gets old, I'll put it into a ponytail and bun it up, and you don't have to do anything but go. But I'm gonna watch my ponytails just go around, y'all. All seriousness, because like I said, I'm scared of that breakage back there because it was in the same spot. So that's why I'm letting them hang is because I just don't want to have any tension. If I do buns, let me grow up. If I do style my hair in a bun, I will make sure to do my ponytail looser and just be more intentional with that. And yeah, so going forward, what's my plan? The mousse that I use to do it is I just went to Walmart and I saw Aussie Moist mousse. I never used it before in my life. I had actually the reason why I had it is because my son, little Brit, he wants to grow his hair out. His cousin has locks and he wants locks. I don't know if we're gonna get that far, but we start growing it out and I couldn't take it. And I'm like, we gotta sponge it up. You know what I'm talking about, like the sponge to give the little curls. And so I went and I picked up some mousse for his hair and I wanted something that wasn't going to be like too thick or whatever. And I just saw that Aussie sitting up there and I'm like, shoot, that's what I use. So I grabbed it and it's been actually sitting in my closet. And so when I went to do my hair, I was thinking I need something to put in my hair and I was looking around, reached right back there and was like, ooh, clutch. I'm so glad I picked this up for him. But it's Aussie, I don't even know the name of it. It's in a purple can. And the hold on it at the bottom, because it has like 1, 2, 3, or 4. The hold on it is a 3. I do know that it's a 3. And I'm sorry, I can't tell you exactly what it says, but I know it's Aussie in the purple can, number 3 hold. But I don't know what they name for it is, because they be having like those miracle moist, but it is coconut. I do remember the coconut part. So sorry, I can't tell you exactly what the title of it is, but hopefully if you search it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Number 3 hold with coconut and it's Aussie purple can mousse. Okay, so going forward, I know in my last video I had this big plan of what I was going to do and then reintegrate the Rev Air. This my glasses are starting to hurt my face. Reintegrate the Rev Air back into my routine. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't even have no plan going forward. When I tell you we authentic on this channel, we're authentic. So clearly it's been a struggle for me. Every time I open up my mouth and I say what I'm gonna do, life be like, you ain't not today. So I don't even have a plan for my hair right now. I'm just going to go off of what my hair feels and what I genuinely feel it needs at the moment. And so what I wrote here in my notes was just to listen to my hair. And what that means is right now I'm going to go between low manipulation hairstyles like this and blowout styles using my OG dryer until I feel, because I don't have a plan, until I feel like, hey, I'm ready to whip the Rev Air back out and let's give it another chance, because I'm not done with it. And that's the thing, like when I was in the hospital and she was resting, I had time to get on YouTube, you know what I mean? And I noticed that like the hair tubers that I watch then that have longer hair, because I look at people who have like the goals of what I want, and what I did, like what I desire, they use the Rev Air. Now I don't know what settings they use it on, but I notice in their videos, like when they're doing their hair, they're using the Rev Air. And so Ebony Curly TV, I don't know if y'all know her, but she just did some like newer videos and she had the Rev Air when she was doing her hair. And it was another YouTuber I was watching, she had the Rev Air. So I'm just like, maybe it's a case by case thing and I just be tripping, I don't know. Will I still be using it on Summer's hair? That's the good question. I'm actually washing Summer's hair today and I want to use the Rev Air on it, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm like, if I'm not using it on myself, should I be using it on her? Like, is it fair for me to make her the guinea pig? What y'all think? Like, I want to use it on her because it's so easy, it's so quick, and she loves it. But then I'm also apprehensive because I'm like, what if it really is the culprit? So I don't know. Sorry for the awkward silence because I am on live. I can't cut those out. Um, I don't know. I'm actually really, really torn. But today when I use it, I am going to use the Red Air on her today. But I don't know if I'm going to keep using it on her hair. I just feel bad making her the guinea pig, you know? And I feel like we the guinea pigs anyway. How long the Red Air been out? That's what I need to know. It says, will you be using it? Okay. Do you use the same tension settings on her? Um, I haven't used her hair since, I haven't used it on her hair since the last time I did it. My plan was to bring, oh yeah, no, I did bring her tension down, but I didn't bring her to low heat. I just brought her tension down. This time when I use it, I'm going to use it on what I did last time. So I did tension 5, or do you think I should bring it down? I'm going to do tension 5 and then low heat on her hair this time. Last time I just brought the tension down, but I kept the heat on high. Her hair is, Summer's hair is a lot thicker than mine, if that makes sense. Her hair, I can only think of just more tenacious. Like her hair is, it could take more than mine, if that makes sense. Like it always needs a little extra and you said depends on if I see breakage on her hair. And that's what I need to do. I need to really go through and look at it really, really, really good right now, and then see if it gets better or see if it gets worse. And that's something that I actually need to probably go back. And I know everybody's hair is different, so it's not going to work. But it is helpful when you see other YouTubers to see like what their heat and tension settings are for the Red Vera to kind of see. But when I wash her hair today, I'm going to use level 5 tension, and then I'll do level I keep saying level low heat this time, and then the cool shot. Depending on how her hair does on a 5, I may bring her down to a 4. One of my last comments, oh, and that's what I meant to say. I am so sorry. I've had some people comment on my, and I comment back on everybody because I get so excited when y'all message me, because like I told y'all, I'm like more of a socially introverted person, and so I don't really, I don't know, like have a lot of people to always talk to like that. And so when we be talking here and stuff, I'll be all into it and all for it. But when she was in the hospital, like I got to go back and look at my comments and stuff, and hopefully they're not lost. Like, please charge it to my head and not my heart. When I tell you we were going through for that little bit of time. I'm sorry, my camera keep on to focus on the light, the microphone. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, just let me like give me some advice on that tip when it comes to summer. I know for me, I'm not using it. I'm not going to use it when I blow dry my hair. I'm going to use the tension method on my with my OG blow dryer that y'all seen on the channel before. Let me see, where was I at? Oh yeah, and so why not the straight hair natural? Because I am a straight hair natural, and it's just to honestly give my hair a break and get my hair up. You'll see in the video when I do edit it and I put it out that in the front of my hair, and it's on both sides actually, from here to here, I actually have heat damage because I it's wavy and then it's like, you know, straight with what I had the hair lotion in and the mousse in, it was wavy, and then it was like straight, and then it went back to being wavy. So like it's here and here, which is odd for me because I'm like, what was I doing only here and here at the front of my head? But I also know that it's a common place where I see people who are straight hair natural or use heat tools will have the heat damage. But it's on both sides of my head at that. And it's only right in the front. And I look thoroughly through my hair. So I don't know what that's about, but I ain't mad at it. It's gonna it's gonna stay. Well, honey, we'll braid it up to give it some texture because it's on both sides. It's on both sides of my part. Like that much. I'm trying to look at myself. On both sides. Same. And that's what I was doing before I went to the blow dryer, or before I went to the Rev Air. I would use I had a comb attachment, but I would use the tension method first before I went in and combed. And I liked it and I like that method as well, like to do the tension first because I could focus more on my roots and not hit the ends of my hair as much. I feel like I had control over it. That's just what it was. And with Summer before the Rev Air, I was doing that with her too. But she's so tender headed that when I comb, hair could be comb when I get up to this crown area, the girl is having a fit. So the Rev Air was a blessing. I mean, she raved on it so much because she just couldn't believe how easy it was. And okay, so I was saying, either low manipulation like this or a blowout style. And the reason why I would rather do a blowout style is because it makes my hair fuller, and then I can get away from the ponytails with the blowout style. I feel like when my hair is straight, like it's more flat, so I tend to. It doesn't have as much body, so I tend to do more ponytails and different things like that. But when my hair is blow dried, it gives the appearance of being thicker, so it's easy for me to do a two-strand twist and actually just pin it up with bobby pins, and it looks good, if that makes sense. Like, it looks full. But when my hair is straight, it's like better for me just to knot it and wrap it around. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense, but in my mind it does, because I know what I'm talking about. Like when you do like loose twists and you just pin them, like if you do a loose ponytail and you just like do a couple twists and then you just pin it back into itself, it's not tight, but it gives a nice little updo hairstyle. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I said I'll do more pinups over the elastics or ponytail holders. And then when I'm satisfied, like, or when I'm tired of doing it, I'm sure I'm gonna be itching for a soft press, because y'all know me. I love a good soft press. When I get a good soft press, I'm somebody. Can't tell me nothing. I know I'm gonna want it back. But right now, I think this is just a nice, fresh change of pace for me that I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Um, and something else that I noticed is I noticed that a hairstyle that I used to wear all the time, back like when I was in college, is coming back around. I've been seeing it online a little bit more. And it is basically when you have freestyle braids up into a ponytail. I hadn't seen that for a while, or maybe I just wasn't looking and, looking. Because everything is like knotless, well, yeah, knotless braids, and if it's not a wig or anything like that. But I've been seeing a lot of girls rocking, what I'm talking about, freestyle braids, and they go up into a nice little ponytail, like all the way around. I used to rock that religiously, and I had it in my note. I was like, I wish I had a trusted braider here, because I used to rock that style all the time, and I never did, but I'm noticing like the straight backs too. Like if I could have somebody give me some straight backs, I definitely would rock those as well. But that's just how picky I am. I am so picky with who I let in my hair. The braider that used to do my hair for me, I actually knew her through a good friend I had at the time. She was her sister, so like she was really trusted, and she moved to Atlanta. She's still doing hair, but I mean, I can't knock her. And I hope she's flourishing where she is. But she went up and she moved to Atlanta on me, and I haven't gotten my hair braided like that since. I'm just very, very picky with who I let in my hair, and I'm the type of person to where if I can't do it, then it won't be done, unless it's something really detrimental. And I'm like, Lord, please let whoever is in my head, please go and give them some good sense, honey, some common sense. But one thing that I do know for certain is that I'm definitely not going back curly. There's not enough nostalgia in the world that will convince me to go back to being a wash and go girly. I am not about that life. I am not about those tangles. I am not about that constant. I'm about that constant moisturizing, but that constant full wet, that just that drying and all that type of stuff. I'm not. So for now, to combat all the issues that I mentioned, and I don't want y'all to think, oh, Brittany, your hair is falling out of your head. Oh, your hair looks terrible. Oh, whatever. When I see it, I try to nip it in the bud so that I don't go there. So I'm not saying my hair is terrible. I'm not saying my hair is raggedy. What I'm saying is I'm seeing or saw splits. I'm seeing breakage from the neglect over these 2 weeks. And I had quite a bit of shed hair. So I'm just being honest with y'all to let y'all know, like, hair journeys aren't perfect, and our hair isn't going to be perfect. My hair isn't perfect. I just feel like we're always going to see a head of hair and be like, man, if I had that hair. But you don't realize somebody's looking at you saying, man, if I had that hair. So all in all, it's just really trying to take care of it, because my goal was to cut out a color out my hair, and the colors are pretty much out except for like some peekaboo strands here and there. Now that my color is out, it's like I want to keep my hair healthy and try to maintain full ends, because that's something that I notice on straight hair naturals, is that when they get their hair the ends begin to taper off and become really thin and really see-through. You says yes. Come through for a hairdresser that you can finally trust, and I believe it because I always say it's a difference between a stylist and a beautician. Because I don't know if I shared this before. Oh, sorry, I'm digging. Oh, we live. I'm sorry. It's not gonna see me just digging in my eyes like that. But when I was younger, my mom, it was like basically the family beautician. And where she moved to, she up and moved to Atlanta as well. And I haven't had a beautician like that since. I went to many stylists, but someone who really cares for your hair, knows your hair, and actually is not envious and really wants the best for your hair. Uh, that's hard to find. A lot of people are about like the coins and giving you that's the number one thing they say. I'm going to give my client what they want. Sometimes what your client want is not always what they need. And then like you look at them and you be like, oh, all their hair about to come out behind that style. Stylists be knowing that stuff, I feel like. But it's a difference between somebody who's going to be honest with you and be like, I wouldn't do that, or let's do this instead, or just letting you help you to understand more. Because it's a lot about stuff that if I did research on my own before going in, I wouldn't even know or have like that communication. And there was one stylist here who was doing my hair before my hair got longer, and the longer it got, not knocking anybody, I understand it's a business, but the longer my hair got, the more and more and more I had to pay. So when I first started going to her, I think I was paying, because I'm basic, I was just getting a wash and press. A wash and silk press is what it's called. I was getting a wash and silk press. And for the services at first, I was only paying like 60, then it went to 70, then it went to 80, then it went to 90. Then I found myself paying over $100. And I was like, we're going to learn how to silk press this hair at home, because I ain't there yet. I mean, one day I may be able to drop that money on every 2 weeks, but right now I ain't there yet. but I did enjoy. She was the closest to home I felt. You know what I mean? I did enjoy her, but it was just tough. It was just even the experience is tough because my hair was longer. I would often get put to the side, so she would start on me, put me to the side, do other people hair, then bring me back, and so I found myself spending like all day all the money and then all day. And then when she started asking me to be in hair shows, I was like, I went to hiding. You're not about to play in my hair now. Like, we're not going to go that far. But yeah, Wash It Goes did the most damage to my hair. Being a straight hair natural, never did anything to my hair, period. Same. Most definitely, same. Wash and Goes definitely did the most damage to my hair, and I also had that color during that time, so my ends were ate up. Like I always say, if you go back to the very very beginning of my channel, you'll see how ate up that copper color, whatever color I had in my hair was, because I really didn't know how to take care of it, and the Wash and Goes was not helping. Was not helping. Being a stretched slash, that's what I call myself, like a blow dry stretched hair natural and a straight hair natural, has been nothing but love for me. You say get a wig. I wish I could get a wig, but I don't know how to put them on, and I don't even know how to stuff my hair underneath it. I don't trust nobody, and I'm not gonna walk around here looking crazy. I'll tell you that right now, honey. I'd rather you look crazy with my own hair than crazy with a wig. I feel like that's crazy time too. But I hear you though. I hear you. Had to go back to my OG family beautician because these new age stylists have high prices and can be so inconsistent. I wish I could go back to my OG. Well, she's older now. She don't even do hair anymore. Um, yes, the long hair tax is real. Definitely feel you. Definitely feel you. And then jumping back up to that wig tip too. I remember one time, because remember when crochets were really in, everybody was getting crochet, everything from like crochet locks to everything. Yeah, just everything. I wanted some crochet so bad. I let a friend, because you know how we do. I saw my friend hair. Oh, your hair looks so good. Who did your hair? Who did your hair? My friend did my hair. I can connect you with my friend. You can come over to my house and my friend can. So we sat down, and nothing against her because she does really good hair. First of all, she braided. You see these baby hairs I barely got? These ones on my forehead, y'all probably can't see on camera. She braided these hair. I wasn't ready. She braided those hair, those little tiny pieces of hair, all of it was snatched. And then I'm not sure if she had ever done hair as long as mine, because at the back of my neck, I had a ball. And I could feel it. I don't know if you're supposed to feel it, but I had a ball sitting right here, and I could actually feel it. Like I can feel the thickness of the ball back there. And when she gave me the crochets, that was the most, and I paid her too. It was the most uncomfortable thing. And I went to my mother-in-law and I was like, "You're gonna have to take this stuff out my hair right now." Because the first thing was I had headaches, and she was like, "Oh, just take some medicine for it." And my mom was like, She said, "Brittany, if that stuff is too tight, like you need to take it out." And I'm like, "But I paid for this." And honey, I couldn't last 3 days. 3 days later, I had my mother-in-law helping me pull them things out and releasing that pressure because it was terrible. It was terrible. And I have to admit, it's not good, but I'm a digger. Like, I get the scratching, like, and I have to feel my scalp and get to my scalp. But if I could pull off a wig, I probably would try. But I'm self conscious. I'm still very self conscious. I would feel like I would step out the house and be like self conscious, just to be honest with that. I'm very like with my own hair. I don't care, but yeah, it's for the link retention. So, Anna Jones, what's your hair goal? Like, have you been a straight hair natural for a while? I'm just curious to know. And I don't actually have a length goal. I'm at the stage now to I just want to see how long I can grow it. That's kind of where I am. Yeah, she's still going. Yeah, see, my OG beautician, when she moved down to Atlanta, she was still doing hair, but she's older than my mom. I don't want to put my mom on blast with her age, but she was older than my mom, so I mean, she needed to retire. When she retired, you better start asking her. I mean, I know we can't have the expertise of doing our hair, but at least what you should be looking for, what they should be doing, and knowing how to do. Because right now I'm just out here on the island. I don't go to anybody where I am. I go to myself. And I always say I'm gonna find me go. I'm shamed to go back to the stylist who I was talking about because the way I left, I was just sort of like, yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna make an appointment, and I never do. And where we are in our city is so small, so it's just like when I see her, I'm like, but I'm just like, ooh, like I feel so bad. But at the same time, she good at what she do, so she has a lot of clients. It's just I'm not one of them. Okay. Yes, second year come through. So we're on task with being a straight hair natural. How long? Oh, I think I'm frozen. I think I started. This is my second year. Going November around will be 3. Y'all can't count. This is going so fast since I started this journey. It feels like so about armpit length. Yes, and I know that length is a plateau length for a lot of people just because of where it falls with like where you sit on chairs and your coats and different things like that. So that's the one thing to be mindful too as well. I'm sorry, I'm frozen. I see I'm frozen on my screen as well. And y'all been on here. We've been on here for how long? We've been on here. Oh Lord, let me get off this live. See, this is the problem. But I really do. I'm glad that I did jump on here to get a live. I just felt like it would have been too long for you guys to wait for an edited video to see what was going on and what I was doing with my hair. Hopefully, my face will get off the screen like that because that's not cute. Come on, some. You got what you want? Oh no, he's not in here. But that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get on here and just give like that all around update to let you guys know what was going on because I'm here and I'm in here on this journey and I do appreciate everybody. Everybody who has liked, comment, subscribe, kept the conversation going. Like most people get on YouTube and they're trying to tell you what to do, but y'all. You guys have given me so many tips like that I can actually apply and that actually work. It's just like y'all got the tea when we come together when we don't gatekeep it's like a smorgasbord. I think I said this before. We lay it all out on the table and it's like you don't have to take it but definitely take what you need. So I do appreciate y'all. I know in my video that I'm editing because when I first started I was losing subscribers and I think it's because I wasn't posting, but I was just like man, I can't believe that whatever I'm losing the subscribers. But I went back and I looked again, I'm like, okay, I got like some more subscribers. So I'm just like, that's a blessing to even see when I'm not even posting consistently. So that's a blessing right there. I know. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Now I'm gonna get back to posting my shorts, and when I get this video up, we can start making more videos. And it's just so weird because it's only been 2 weeks, but for me, I'm like, this is too long. I can let me see. I don't want to go out frozen, but I may have to. Let me see. This is so strange because my camera isn't frozen. I don't know how to fix that. So, y'all, that's it. That's all. Love all of y'all. Peace, 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 and many blessings until the next live. And then also let me know too. I know when to cut off, you won't be able to live chat, but if you like the live format, if you like the short format, or if you like videos, because I clearly love doing all of them and whatever it is that's best so we can connect more. That's what I want to do. But I appreciate y'all so, so much. And I hope that y'all Saturday is blessed and that you reach your hair goals. Let's keep rocking on this journey. And until next time, I will chat with y'all later. All right. God bless y'all.